Spain's golden visa. It's one of the easiest ways for non-EU investors to gain residency in Europe. Right off the bat, this visa offers visa-free travel in the Schengen area, access to Spain's top education and healthcare system, and a potential path to citizenship. But with recent news about the program possibly ending, time is running. But don't worry, I'm Max from the Visa Library. I'll cover everything. So, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and let's go. What is a Spain Golden Visa? Spain's Golden Visa is a fast-track residency program for non-EU investors. It's a win-win. You invest in Spain and in return, you get the right to live there. Here's what makes it special. You and your family can live and work in Spain. You will get travel visa-free access into Europe's Schengen area. And if you stay there long enough, after 5 years, you can apply for permanent residency. Stay for 20 years and you can qualify for citizenship if you meet the requirements, of course. All right, what are the eligibility criteria? Let's see if you qualify. First, the investment. You should invest 500,000 euros in property, 2 million euros in Spanish government bonds, or 1 million euros in Spanish company shares. But money isn't everything. You also need to be 18 or older, have no criminal record in the last 5 years, not be an illegal resident in Spain, have private health insurance, show enough funds to support yourself, not be blacklisted or rejected by Spain or certain countries, and pass a health check based on a 2005 regulation. Let's talk more about the investment options, shall we? You need to keep in mind that Spain's Golden Visa isn't just about real estate. We've got 4 investment options to choose from. Number 1, of course, real estate. You can invest 500,000 euros in Spanish properties, as I said. Residential, commercial, or both. Options are not limited. Number 2, business development. You can invest 1 million euros and help Spain's economy. Your business must create jobs, boost the economy, or bring innovation. Number 3, capital transfer. You can invest 1 million euros in Spain treasury bonds, company shares, or a bank deposit. It's a safe option with solid returns. And number 4, government bonds. You can invest 2 million in Spanish public debt securities. It's a stable choice that directly supports the economy. All right, let me talk a bit more about option number 2, or business developments. Your project must meet some criteria. It needs to create jobs in Spain, boost the local economy with a positive social or economic impact, and contribute to innovation in science or technology. Spain has over 3,000 startups looking for investors, and the government even offers tax benefits to support these businesses. But here's the catch. The option involves complex legal steps. So, work with an expert to save some time, stress, and paperwork headache. Let's talk about the Spain's Golden Visa application process. The process is simple and fast if you follow the right steps. Here's how it works. Step 1, choose your investment. Pick your preferred investment option: real estate, business, capital transfer, or governmental bonds. Make sure you meet the financial and legal requirements. Step 2, make the investment. Before applying, you must complete the investment. For real estate, this means finalizing the purchase. For business or financial investments, ensure the funds are properly transferred. Step 3, gather and submit your documents. You'll need a valid passport, proof of investment, a clean criminal record for the last 5 years, private health insurance, proof of sufficient funds, and documents issued by the relevant authorities which confirms the schooling of children if you actually have children. Once all documents are ready, you must submit your application at the Spanish consulate or embassy in your home country. The processing time varies, but applications are typically reviewed within 10 to 20 business days. If approved, you will receive a visa that allows you to travel to Spain and complete the next step, which is step number 4, traveling to Spain for biometrics. After receiving your visa, you must travel to Spain to complete the biometric registration process. This involves booking an appointment at the nearest immigration office where you will provide your fingerprints, photographs, and your signature. During this visit, Spanish authorities may request additional documents, so it's important to have all your paperwork on hand. This step usually takes 4 to 8 weeks depending on your appointment availability and processing time. Step 5. Wait for approval. The Spanish authorities review your application, which takes around 20 business days. If approved, you'll receive your golden visa, granting your residency in Spain. Congratulations. Now, you can live, work, and travel freely in Spain and obviously Schengen area. Moving on, let's talk about the benefits of the Spanish Golden Visa. First up, with a Spanish residence permit, you get visa-free travel to 27 Schengen countries. Spain's Golden Visa covers your family so your kids can access world-class schools and universities. It can be international schools with English instructors or prestigious universities in Madrid and Barcelona. Let me tell you about retirement. Spain is one of the best places to retire with great healthcare, warm weather, and strong pension options. Next, Spain's real estate market is booming, so investing in property isn't just a ticket to residency, it's a smart financial move. Plus, you can rent out your property for some extra income. Finally, easy integration. You need to learn Spanish, obviously, but it's not a must. Once you arrive, you'll get a TIE or residence card with a foreigner's identity number or NIE. You will need them for things like banking, taxes, and healthcare. Also, Spain's lifestyle is laid back, welcoming, and full of culture, so it's a perfect place to call your home. Moving on, let me tell you a bit more about the financial considerations like taxes, insurance, and financial proof. First, taxes. You must invest at least 500,000 euros in Spain real estate, but the costs don't stop here. You'll also need to pay a property transfer tax of 6 to 10% depending on the region. Legal and notary fees add another 1 to 2% to the total. If you become a tax resident, Spain may tax your worldwide income. Some regions also have a wealth tax that applies to your assets, so it's important to plan ahead. Secondly, health insurance. Spain requires private health insurance for all Golden Visa applicants. Your policy must come from a Spanish provider and cover all family members. It must also offer full coverage with no co-payments and be valid for at least 1 year with the option to renew it. And finally, financial proof and stability. You must prove you have enough funds to support yourself without working in Spain. This means showing bank statements that confirm a stable income or significant savings. Your investment money must also come from a legitimate source. Spanish authorities may require documentation from a Spanish bank to verify your economic stability. Moving on, how to renew your Spain Golden Visa. Your initial visa is valid for 1 year, but you can extend it for up to 5 years before applying for permanent residency. But there are some requirements. Your investor's residence visa must be valid or expired, but no more than 90 days. You must have visited Spain for at least 1 month in the past year. Your investment must still be active, whether it's real estate, business, or financial assets, and you must still meet the original visa requirements, including financial stability and health insurance. Let me talk more about permanent residency and citizenship. Alright, Spain's Golden Visa is a pathway to long-term residency and a good future in Spain. Let's go from investor to permanent residence, shall we? Step 1. Get permanent residency. To qualify, you must have legally resided in Spain for at least 5 years. You also need to maintain your investment and meet all visa renewal requirements. Once approved, you can live and work in Spain indefinitely, just like a citizen, but without a Spanish passport. Step 2. Apply for a Spanish citizenship. After 10 years of legal residence, you may be eligible for a Spanish citizenship. You'll need to meet specific criteria, including language proficiency and proof of integration into a Spanish society. With citizenship, you'll gain a Spanish passport, giving you full EU rights and visa-free access to 190 countries and more. 2025 update. As of now, Spain has announced plans to end its golden visa program, but the exact end date is still uncertain. On April 8, 2024, the Prime Minister revealed intentions to abolish the program in order to curb real estate speculations and make housing more affordable. However, the final decision and the implementation date will depend on the legislative process. So, there is no official confirmation on when the program will end. If you're considering applying for the golden visa, you better act quickly before the program is unofficially discontinued. And that was it. Hope this video was useful. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. If you need guidance, use our free consultation services or contact our social media accounts. All links are in the description, and thank you all for watching.